Good morning. And there's Anne and Val. How are you guys? So good to see you. Okay, I know you're probably
I'm here with
muting.
my friend Julia. I've
Oh,
got to mute
awesome.
right now.
Hi. How are you? Wow, you ladies are up early. Okay, let's get this party going here. Make sure you just muted. Come all the way to the back. Just take a nice big deep breath, but we're not going to bring the arms up very high. Just kind of make like a Y with your body. And maybe we bring our feet together. So it really requires you to focus, balance, find and engage muscle. That's what it's all about. Okay, now keeping the feet together, let the arms come down and let's just come into a half fold. Once you're here, try to broaden the shoulders and think about rotating your coccyx bone up to the ceiling. So you feel that extra nice little tug behind the legs. Now come all the way back up again, feet together. So you're probably not moving too quickly, which is a good thing. Reach the arms really long. Spread your fingers wide. Take your gaze, look up a little bit. Try to keep equal weight in both feet. Sometimes that's not so easy. Come all the way back down, halfway. Broaden the shoulders, hollow out the belly. Coccyx bone up, and enjoy that nice sensation. Okay, all the way back up with the arms again. Try to grow from the head up. Okay, now we're going to do a full fold. You're going to bend your knees and squeeze them together. Fingertips only on the floor. Squeeze your knees so you feel the inner thighs doing something. At least let them do something. Come back up. Flip the palms so they face each other. Bring the arms a little closer together. And let's come all the way back down again. Fingertips only, squeeze your knees. Now drift your butt backwards so you're not wading into the toes. Come all the way back up again. Maybe the hands come together at the top, maybe they don't. It's all good. Nice slow swan dive all the way back down. Bend your knees, fingertips only. Drift the butt back, squeeze. Nice. Now hands to the floor, you're just going to walk out to a plank. Keep your feet together if you can. Shoulders over wrists. Nice. Just sort of get comfy here. First time in a plank. Your arms are probably going, oh my goodness, what's happening? Hollow out the belly. Now press back to a down dog. Make sure you're not pulling too far that you don't see the arms, right? Coccyx bone up to the ceiling. Heels going towards the floor. Now just float nice and slow. Come onto the toes nice and high and float back forward. Keep the belly up and in towards the back and take it back again. One more time forward. Hold your plank. Step your feet in. Keep the feet together. Keep your knees just 1 inch above the floor and squeeze your knees with all your might while you're holding a bear. Ooh, lots of work for those inner thighs. Now put the knees down, chill out for a sec, and then reactivate and lift and squeeze. Great job. Don't let the face fall. You want to be looking forward. Put the knees down. Enjoy that one little second before you lift back up. Now we want to make sure we always have tiny little breaks in our elbows so you don't lock out. Now step back plank. Pull through to a down dog. Oh, should feel good. Let's lift the left leg up. Just hold it here, relax and breathe. Always in a down dog, it's a good opportunity for you to close your eyes just to really sort of quiet your mind. Getting rid of all the distractions makes it a lot easier. Float back forward to plank. And right back to down dog. And this time the right leg comes up. Come on back to plank. Now we're going to put the knees down. We're going to do a nice slow little hover and then come right to your up dog. Squeeze the glutes. Nice job. Hold it here. Just breathe. You're on the tops of your feet, just kind of chilling. Come back down again and push back up. Right to this up dog. Again, drop it and lift it. Let the hips come forward, but keep the glutes really tight. Nice. Okay, hips up. Tuck those toes under. We're going to open up our knees nice and wide. Pull the hips back. Walk your hands forward so you feel the lats kind of get a nice release. So I'm not putting my head down this time. I'm just keeping my forehead off the floor. Feeling a nice little stretch through my inner thighs. As you exhale each breath, see if the armpits are getting a little closer to the floor. It's not about forcing though. It's just about going where it feels good. Okay, let's come up. Slide those hands in, bring the knees in. Just do a few cat cows here. So we're going to hold this. Big arch in the back. While you're holding this, I want you to breathe 5 big breaths. And then let's reverse it. So you're sinking into the shoulders, you're taking your gaze forward, you're hollowing out the belly. Now try to expand and puff out the ribs while you breathe. Feel the shoulder blades get a little further apart from one another. Okay, you're going to lift those hips up. So you're going to be in a really small down dog. Feet are nice and planted on the floor. Now we're going to walk our hands back to the feet. Meet me in a full fold. So just hang out here. Maybe you fold the arms. Feel a nice unweighting of the upper body. If you're able, let's do a straight leg. Your head's just hanging wherever it wants to be. The shoulders are drooping down towards the floor, so let them come out of their sockets. Let's just breathe into that rib cage here a few more times. Now, to come out of this, we're going to take our hands above the knees. We're going to come up nice and slow. Head first, tummy in. That's what protects your back. Now let's just round the shoulders. So take them forward, up, back, and around. Nice. Okay, we're going to take the feet to the width of the mat. Left hand stays down, right arm sweeps up, and let the hips go out a little bit. You know, if they want to, if it feels good. Long arm, really reach it. This is all about creating length. So you feel a nice little stretch right around the waistband of your pants. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. Just relax, stay here for a few more breaths. Nice job. Okay, keeping our feet nice and wide, make a fist, thumbs up, and pull your arms as far back, the elbows as far back as you can get them. Come into a half fold. Keep the elbows high and come back up. And let's do that again. Fold down halfway and lift. Still part of the warm up, right? Trying to get some good blood flow. The tops of our legs. Activate those muscles in the back. You should be feeling that upper back right now because you're pulling those elbows so far back. Now this time, take it all the way down. Hands to the floor. If you can, I want you to keep your legs straight. Baby steps with your hands. We're going to walk all the way forward. Try to keep it nice and smooth, nice and tight through the tummy. Feet are still far apart. You're going to walk it back. And let's repeat that again. Hold your plank and take it back. Now we're going to do push the butt back, no weight in the toes. Nice slow swan dive all the way back up. Sweep the palms up and then all the way back down. Walk it back out. Bring the feet in so they're hip width apart. Hold your plank and come into a down dog. Let's take that left leg, lift it. Get nice and high on the toes on the right foot. I want you to feel that calf supporting a lot of body weight. Higher if you're there, if you can. Now we're going to open that left hip and lift that foot even higher up, but keep both arms equally weighted. Trying to really isolate that butt cheek. Make it work. Now let's just do a little lift and lower of that left leg. Just sort of pulse it up an inch and down an inch. Waken things up. Relax that foot. Come back to your plank. Pull through down dog, right leg up. High on the toes on the left foot. Lift that leg as high as you can. So we start out with our hips closed, and now we open them. And the foot comes up a little higher. And let's add that lift and lower. Keep it going, just breathe. When the work is most challenging, that's when it's important to find your breath. Put the foot down, come back to your plank. We're coming down onto the forearms, thank goodness. Oh my, doesn't that feel good? Just hold your low plank. And you thought this was hard. Low planks are a lot easier than high. But to make this challenging, we're going to come onto that right forearm and face the left side of our room. Sweep that left arm up. Side forearm plank. Use that right butt cheek. You got to bring it to the party. Legs are straight and your feet are stacked or spread. You're really feeling that right oblique. Pull those hips up a tiny bit higher. And let's come back onto both forearms. Oh, a little reprieve here in this low plank. Knees are always an option. Okay, other side. You're facing the right side of your room now. Sweep the right arm up. Stack those feet, get the hips up. Just breathe. Okay, let's come back to both forearms. Now, we're going to put the knees down and pull your elbows isometrically towards the knees. Lift the knees up. Keep that pull and lower. You transition from up and down really slowly. Feel that six-pack work. Let's do this 5 more times without stopping that pull. of the knees and elbows into each other. This is a great way to create a lot of heat into the body. Okay, knees down, feet flat. We're going to walk it all the way back to your favorite form of a child's pose. Just hang out here and breathe. Nice little stretch for the lower back. So I've got my feet flat and I'm just sitting on my heels. My arms are down, my forehead's down. Just chill. Okay, come on back up. You're going to push onto your feet, walk your hands back, meet in a forward fold. Let's do an inhale as we look up and then exhale back down. Try it again. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Unhinge, reach and lift the body all the way up. Sweep your arms to the ceiling and back by your side. We're going to step our right foot inside the left leg. Just hold it there, nice and relaxed, broad through the shoulders. So in a balance pose, we want to try to quiet and calm the body. And then think about lifting and engaging. As you pick a spot, I like to look down. Just take your gaze there. Now we're going to bring the arms up if we can. Nice and slow. And then take the arms back down. So adding movement to a balance pose makes it a little more challenging. Go there if you like, and if not, it's all good. Nice job. Great work, guys. Hold the arms parallel to the floor, palms face down. Try to pull them apart so like you're really broad. Nice. Okay, switch sides. So think about lengthening, engaging, sweep the arms up, and then take them down. Just keep the move nice and fluid. Okay, let's hold them with our palms facing the earth. Now, whoops, I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. So you feel a little pinch. Move your wrists a little bit further back if you can. Try to keep them at the height of the shoulder. Woo. Okay, I guess we're not having that. Big deep breath. Okay, nice slow swan dive all the way down. Walk out to plank. Let's do a little hover. Right to your up dog. Pull the hips up and back, down dog. Let's do that again. Come forward, hover, push back up, down dog. One last time. Walk your hands back to your feet. Meet me in your forward fold. Walk your hands back to plank. Step your left foot up between both hands. You're in a low lunge. So fingertips only on the floor, not a lot of weight coming into these hands. I want you to weight through the leg. From here, we're going to power up into a warrior 3 or a warrior 2. In fact, why don't we start with the 2? So let's bring our hands to heart. So you've lifted up a little bit out of that low lunge. Now you're just going to power off your back foot, hinge through that left hip. So you're lowering your torso till you're parallel to the floor. Drop that foot back to where you started. Hands stay at the chest. Power up. Lower your chest. Engage the muscles in that back leg. Drop down. One more time. Power up. Get your chest down. I want to see the body parallel to the floor if you can. Now from here, extend the arms forward, warrior three. Powerful move. Focus on your balance. Bring your hands back to heart. Drop that back foot to the floor. Shoulders over hips, sweep up. Nice. So now we're stretching out the hip flexor. Should feel good. Great job. Hands back to heart. Lean forward. Spine is long. Let's get high on our back foot, on the toes. Rotate the body, the shoulders to the left. Just hold it here. Now you're going to release the right hand down towards the earth. Take your left arm out, parallel to the floor, and see if you can lift that left arm up. Just relax. A few more breaths. Bring both hands back to heart, square out the shoulders, step your back foot forward. Deep breath. Nice slow swan dive down. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, release back down. Step your left foot back. You're in a low lunge, fingertips only, or no hands at all. Okay, lift out of that hip, hands to heart. You're going to bend your back knee, push off, lower your chest till you're parallel to the floor. Here, I would like your hips to stay square. Let's bend that knee, drop it back, and power up again. Whoops. And relax that foot back to the floor. Power up. Extend those arms out to warrior three. Hands to heart, drop that foot behind you. Sweep the shoulders over the hips and the arms up to the ceiling. Nice hip flexor stretch. Little calm after the storm. Okay, bring your hands back. Hinge for me. Go right with both shoulders. You're going to release that left arm. Right arm is parallel to the floor. Now try to lift from the shoulder. Try to keep the arm nice and long. Okay, your hands over heart. Square those shoulders. Step back forward. Nice. Deep breath. Keep the arms up. They're not touching. Hands are shoulder width. Give me a little squat. No weight in the toes. Nice. Come back up. Take your gaze, look up. Little squat. Come back up. One more. Hips pull back. Arms stay up. Hands to heart. Whoops. Oh my goodness, my balance today. Squat lower. Squat lower. Arms out. Squat even lower. Oh my goodness, here she goes. Hands to heart. Rotate both shoulders to the left. Keep the belly hollowed out. Come back square. Go right. Try to keep equal weight in both feet. You're focusing on rotating the shoulders. Butt stays quiet. Go the other way. And last time. Bring those arms back forward, squat even lower. Lift those arms up if you can. And back to a forward fold. Oh my goodness. Whew. Pedal those feet or knees, I mean. Okay, both hands hold on to your right foot or shin, whatever you can reach. Sweep your left leg back. Now, right hand to the floor, open the hip up to the ceiling and turn your body to face the left side of the room. Sweep the left arm up. Now, balance challenge here is to pick up that right hand off the floor and just hover. Hover the hand. Yes, you can. Powerful move. Both fingers down, both hands down, and both feet down. Oh, how good does that feel? Pedal those legs. And we get to do it on our better side, right? Both hands to the shin or ankle, sweep your right leg back. Take that left hand out in front, lift your right hip up, right hand to your waist. Lift the back leg even higher. Facing the right side of your room, the right arm sweeps up. Now, when you're ready, lift that left hand off the floor, hold the pose. Whoops. Okay, both hands down. Relax that foot. Nice job. Hands to the floor, step back plank. Little hover. Up dog. Oh, yes. Little reprieve here. Come onto the tops of your feet and lift your knees off the floor. We're just loading up the upper body a little bit. Nothing you can't handle. Little breaks in the elbows, push away from the earth. Broaden through the shoulders and pull your stomach in. Nice job. Let's just relax here for 5 more breaths. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. You're in a high plank. Let's take the right knee, bring it forward and over to the left arm or elbow, whatever you can reach, and switch. So really slow and in control, going side to side. Hold your high plank. Do a little hover, right to up dog. Fire up your glutes here. Come off your knees. Hold, breathe. Nice job. A few more breaths. We're going to come into a child's pose. How awesome is that? Then we're doing pigeon. Get ready, ladies. Okay. Hollow out the belly as best you can. Pull back. Nice and slow. You're not sitting on your heels, though. Your butt's just above. Drop into those arms a little bit more. Great stretch for your lats and feeling this in the back of the upper arm, I hope. So if you want to intensify this, you isometrically pull your hands towards your knees. They're not going to move, but it's creating that sensation of enhanced tugging. So it's still gentle, but it's a release. Okay, walk the hands in, wrists under shoulders. Take your right hand just to the ear, your elbows out to the side. Make sure you have a little break in that left elbow so you're not locking out. Keep your hips square and your tummy in, and lift the right shoulder. Might not be huge. Now take that elbow, rotate it all the way over. Right elbow touches left. Lift again. Lift from the shoulder. And bring the elbow across. And one last time. And do the same on the other side. Little break in that right elbow. And come on down with the elbow. And back up. A lot of rotational work today. Really good for your core, your balance. Okay, come on back down. Flatten out the feet. Now you're going to sit on your heels, but we're going to open our knees nice and wide and bring your forehead all the way down. Just let the arms hang out where they want to. So try to take big breaths all the way into that lower back. Okay, come on back up. Plank and pigeon. So from your plank, you step your right foot forward behind the left hand, flex that foot if you can, and lower the hips slowly. Come into a nice little happy spot where it feels good. Close your eyes and just breathe. So you want to try to stay off your right butt cheek and put your left hip flexor towards the floor. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose. Okay, back to the forearms and your hands. Step back plank and switch sides. Okay, let's come back to the forearms, then the hands. You're just going to bring your right leg forward and we're going to lie down. I'm going to have you bend your legs. So I'd like you to have your feet at the height of your knees and activate your midsection. So belly button pulls down, arms are just relaxed on the floor. So this is what we call a tabletop position. You've got your knees over your hips. You feel a little bit of work for the belly, but not a considerable amount. But to create that work, you move your feet forward so your knees are no longer over the hips, they're beyond the hips. Now you've got a little tug of war going on with the belly, right? It wants to pop up. Don't let it. Just hold and breathe. So the activation I'm trying to get you to connect to is pulling down the stomach. Now pull the knees back all the way into the chest. We're going to make a little circle to massage our lower back. Don't get too excited. We're not all done. We do have a little bit more core to do. Switch directions. Nice. Flex the feet, move the knees to start over the hips. Activate the tummy, press it down, and then take the knees out. Nice job. Keep fighting hard to keep the belly down. Just relax and breathe. So just doing this simple exercise builds a lot of strength for the core. So it should continually want to pop up, but you're not going to let it. Just stay here for 3 or 4 more breaths. Okay, let's bring those knees back in, make those circles again. Your knees are together, so you're really focusing on the lower back here. Go the other way. Okay, we're gonna do some dead bugs. So start out in that tabletop position. You're gonna elevate the arms, palms face each other. So from here, tummy down, right leg forward to a straight leg just above the floor, and extend that arm all the way back so that the thumb, your fingers are spread wide and the thumb just hovers above the floor. Palm faces the midline of the body. Pull it all back into your starting point and switch sides. Left leg out, right arm out. Both limbs are locked out straight. Tummy is pulling down. Don't let that release. No vacation for it. Come back to your starting point and do it again. Other side. And, you know, modification is to have the leg higher up and the arm higher up. If you need one. Okay, come back to starting point and switch sides. Don't forget to breathe when the work is most challenging. Try not to let that right knee pull into the body. It should stay in its starting point. Come back. Now, if you want to amp this up, when we started, we moved our knees out to create that sensation of hard. If you want to bring back a bigger challenge here, drop the right leg out and the left arm back, and then move the left knee forward. Feel that challenge, transverse abdominis working. Breathe, suck in the stomach, come back, take a break before we go to the other side. Pull your knees up and in. Little circle. Change directions. One last time. Arms up, tabletop. Right leg out, left arm back, left knee pushes forward, hold and breathe. Nice job. Pull both knees up and in. Now we're going to circle with the knees independent of one another. So open both knees out wide, circle them around. Your hands are just holding gently onto the knees. From here, meet me in your happy baby. Fingers wrap around the sides of the feet or your big toes, whatever your fancy is. Try to keep the lower back down on the floor. And then push your knees towards the earth. Now you can create a bigger release by pushing your feet into the hands. And then just let it go. Pull the knees towards the floor. Now create that push. Nice, let it go. One more time. Okay, let's add a gentle rock side to side. It's very small. Nice. Bring the legs together. Keep your arms up, palms face each other like you were when we were doing the dead bugs. Just take the right leg down, get it locked out straight. Now lift the shoulder blades up off the floor. The arms are going to lower towards the floor. Hold a crunch, tuck the chin and hollow out the belly. And then relax, bring the leg back up, let the head come down, and then switch sides. Left leg lowers, lock it out straight. Both legs are locked out, in fact. Arms come forward, chin tucks. You're holding a crunch. Try to get the shoulder blades a little higher. And then relax back down. Now, both legs coming down together. You can open your feet up hip width. So head lifts, chin tucks, shoulders up. Now lower the legs, doing it in reverse. Hollow out the belly. Just relax and breathe. So your legs are nice and straight. You can point your toes or flex. Just keep the tummy in. Try to lift off those shoulder blades. And then relax. Feet down to the floor, hip width, legs are bent, arms are down. Just roll the head from side to side. Just kind of let it go where it wants to. Nice. Take the legs all the way down along the floor. And let's take the arms all the way back behind you. One of my favorite stretches, reaching the body really long. Now you got gravity helping you with that tummy. But you can still push it down using your muscle to create that activation. Okay, we're going to bring the elbows to the floor, and I want you to look at both elbows. Make, like Sean says, make that goalpost with your arms. But let's make sure the elbows are at the height of the shoulders. Now, if you need to lift off your shoulder blades to get them nice and flat to the floor, let's figure that out first. And then we're going to let the hands go back down to the floor. So back of the hand on the floor, and then lift back up. And see if you can get them forward a little bit of the elbows without letting the shoulders round forward. And then take the back of the hand back down to the floor and just keep repeating this nice and slow and steady. It's just a nice little shoulder opener. So easy to round the shoulders, so really be mindful to not let them come forward, even if it limits your range. Okay, so now I'm going to have you pull your legs in, bend your legs, and let's take our knees down to the right side. And let's extend that right arm out, and let's take our left palm, so both hands are connected, right? You got to kind of find a way to get comfy here. So your head is down on the floor, don't hold it up, but keep your tummy in. So knees are stacked, hands are together, feet are together. Now we're going to take this left arm, sweep it up to the ceiling and follow it. Take your gaze and just follow the hand. And then bring it back. And open and lift and sweep and keep and bring it back. And we're going to go one more time. Sweep it back. Maybe you've noticed, actually, let's do it a fourth time. This time, pay attention to an improved range of motion. That's what I love about stretching. You feel like, oh my goodness, I'm getting better already. Okay, bring those knees up and into the chest. Feet back to the floor. Get back into position, facing the left side of your room. Stack your hands. And now let's take that right arm, sweep it, follow it, open the chest, keep the long arm reaching, and then bring it back. And let's do that again. You can bring movement and breath together here. You know, if you exhale out and try to relax, but keep that arm active, you're going to get results. Stretching is always better with breath. And fourth time is the charm. Okay, knees back up and into the chest. Make a nice little circle. Go the other way. Let's rock yourself forward onto your feet. Come up nice and high on the toes. Hang out here just for a second. Let the blood flow. Get your balance and your bearings. Okay, so lift the hips up. Come into a forward fold. We're going to do a nice slow reverse swan dive back up to standing as you sweep your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Hi, thank you so much for your power and strength. And I'm so happy you're all here. Thank you. Thank you. How are you guys?
Good, Ron, but when are you traveling?
Tonight. Getting in.
And you're going to have class?
Getting in at 9 o'clock. Staying at Nina's.
Are you going to have, okay, are you going to have class on the weekend? Not on Sunday, I guess.
I don't think so. I don't think either. I think I'm going to send you a link because
Okay,
I'm going to be partying, celebrating my husband.
okay, okay, I'll see you then.
Are you going to are
I'm
you
here.
able to come Saturday? Are you in town?
Um,
I can't hear you.
I guess so. I think he's coming here, but I'll call you.
Okay.
Hi, Val. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to all of you.
Happy Easter. So how are you
Bye-bye.
doing, Anne?
In
Bye.
in the link, I guess.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
How are you doing, Anne?
Oh, great. We've been doing all of your classes with the links. Thanks
So
so
happy to
much
hear
for
that.
sending. And we've just been really having a lovely
Oh, fabulous.
day
That's awesome.
on the beach and
Great.
eating lovely.
You know, you're cutting in and out. I'm not really hearing what you're saying very well.
Yeah, I think it's all the connectivity issues. And we
Oh, now I
tried to do the link today, the live. We tried to really do the live class. So it
Yeah.
was, I just didn't think I was abandoning you. Can you hear? Yes.
Sue would, I can hear you. Yeah,
It's the Caribbean. It's the Caribbean.
exactly. It's hit or miss, right? Sue's
Yeah.
on a plane. Sue's on her way to Vancouver or Victoria to see her dad.
Yeah.
So she's out of commission for the weekend, I think. But I will send you a link of a class for Saturday, and then I'll send one for Sunday,
Yeah.
but I won't be
If you
live.
send the link, perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Well, have a great weekend and please wish on a happy
60th. Woo!
happy birthday.
I will.
Wow.
Thank
Woohoo.
you.
All
Mwah.
right.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.